Hello again, Year Sixes. I'm just going to do a really short video over the next couple of days, one today and one tomorrow, because I just want to make sure we're all clear on the concepts that we're looking at. Today, you're looking at the mean, okay? You're looking at an average. Now, we've talked about averages this year. We've talked about them last year. You should be able to think about a few different sorts of average, okay? We get the mode. Do you remember what the mode is? It's the most common, okay? You get the median. Do you remember what the median is? Are you shouting it at me? I really hope so, okay? The median is the one where you line all the numbers up in order, or the data in order, and can only be found with numerical data. All of these averages need numerical data. Mode we can do with data in words. So for example, with if we did a survey about rabbits and cats and dogs, like you did in the first day of this week, we could say that, you know, whichever one that had the most was the mode, the dog was the mode. But median has to be numerical data, really, because we need to put it in order, and then we find the one in the center. If you remember, it's the one in the center is the median. And then there is the mean, okay? Now, these are all averages. We use the word average for all sorts of different things, okay? But when we're talking about the mean, we add all the pieces of data up to find a total, and then we divide it by the number of pieces of data. Okay, so that's how we find the mean. And there's a few interesting things to think about here. This is a good question. I think a sprinter, okay, ran 100 meter in times of 12, 15, 13, and 16 seconds. 4 times she ran. She got different time every time. Okay, she spent a different amount of time every time. So we can see her fastest was 12. Her slowest was 16. She calculated her mean time to be 18 seconds. So the question is, a good question to start with is, does that look right to you? Would you say that her average, mean is often the one we mean when we say average, would you say that her average was 18? Does it look like those would make an average of 18? Are any of them near 18? No, 18 is more than all of them, isn't it? So it's worth noting straight away that she's probably got that wrong, okay? Because if nothing was near 18, if nothing was over 18, and they were all under 18, her average will never be 18, all right? And so in order to find her mean, we're going to add them all together and divide them by the number of pieces of data. How many times did she run? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we add them all together. It's done it for us down here. We've got 56. And then we divide it by the number of pieces of data. That's 4. And the answer is 14 seconds. 56 divided by 4 is 14. So she was wrong. But that's how we find the mean. Another few easy ones for you with the answers somewhere else on the page. Don't sneaky peek. But 8, 10, and 12, what's the mean? Add them all together and divide them by the number of numbers. Hopefully, you added them all together, you got 30, divided by 3, you got 10. How about this one? Hello, the same, 10, all right? Can you, right now, think of 3 other numbers with a mean of 10? You got any in your head? Were you lazy? And did you go 10, 10, and 10? Maybe you did, okay? Did you go 19, 1, and 10? All right, nice and straightforward. All right, anything that adds up to 30, 3 numbers adding up to 30, make a mean of 10. All right, so that's your task for today, to find the mean of lots of different things. I'll scroll down, you can have a look. So here's, I've left the mild and the hot in today. Okay, I think you should be able to have a good go at the hot, actually. But if you really want to try the mild, if you're thinking, I don't understand this, then have a go at the mild and see how you go. Okay, but you're finding the mean of different sets of data. And if you have time, I think this investigation might be quite interesting. Okay, so you don't actually need the cards, but you can have a go. You could just use numbers, couldn't you? I think you should be able to do this quite well, Year Sixes, because we've practiced this quite a bit this year. So have a good go, find the mean.